So I'm here with my brother Otanka.
Hi, Tonka.
And I am my Freemason on social media.
Yes.
And we're here in, what would you call this room?
This is the, this would be classed as either Pharaoh or the Indian room.
Okay. And what is it about this room that you love? I mean, it's beautiful, first of all. I'm noticing that you have a lot of chairs here. The altar is right behind us here. And there are many similarities to American lodges. Mm-hmm. Right here you have a kneeler here. But yeah. One thing I'm noticing here that is different from American lodges is there is no altar in the center.
No, we don't actually have an altar at all in Blue Lodge. There's
okay.
no altar.
And tell me a little bit about the checkered, because you see this in some American lodges, and some American lodges you don't.
Well, the white and the black are to represent from good and evil, and your steps into it. Around the outside you'll see the red edging. This is because it's a dual purpose carpet. It's actually used for chapter or rose choir. So okay. We would actually use this. Then what we'd do is in the center we would then have a temple. But it's okay. All part of the secret behind which goes to rose choir, which you probably know.
Right.
But it's all done in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise we keep this completely empty and devoid of everything. The only thing you will see that you don't see in your lodge is if you look over to the left-hand side, where the junior warden is.
Okay.
Right in front of his desk, we actually have what we call tracing boards.
Okay.
So depending what degree we're in, we'll have a different tracing board for the degree.
We do have tracing boards in America, and it has to do with each degree. So each one teaches a little lesson about the different things. Mm-hmm. But here in America, we'll oftentimes have PowerPoints or slides, that sort of thing. And here I notice that you have tracing boards.
We do.
And you simply get to point at something and say, this is what this means, this is what that means.
That's correct. We would not be using pictures or projectors. No, that's not going to happen. Tracing
Excellent.
boards, straight back to the beginning.
Getting right back to basics.
Exactly. Point it out, make them see what it is.
I love that.
I'll be honest with you. No, videos, no, thank you.
Keeping it low tech the way that it used to be.
Yes.
And that's the best way to do it.
Exactly. That's what I like about it. And the reason why I love this is if you actually look around the corners, it actually almost looks like a pharaoh's headdress. If you look at the, like Tutankhamun, for example, how he's got his headdress, you get that sort of impression when you look at the that particular corner. So in the west and in the east, you get that sort of look of an Egyptian type of look. And because it's so very Egyptian, even especially with the pastel colours, it just makes you feel that you're back at the roots of true masonry.
Sure. How did you pronounce that? We pronounce it Tutankhamun. King Tut.
King Tut. What do I say? Tutankhamun. You got me now. But this is also another famous lodge, actually. And what you probably don't know is that we have a lot of actors in England, and they're called the Chelsea Lodge, and they actually hold their main event here. So when they do lodges, so when you get all the comedians and the famous people, okay, they all come to this particular lodge and do their workings.
How fun! So this is theatrical. This is used for theatrical purposes as well.
It's very much used for theatrical as well as straightforward. We have, we've got one which does Formula One, so we've got Formula Lodge which comes in here as well. So some of the more busier lodges will use this particular room because of the size and obviously the ambience of the room.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much for the explanations.
Thank you very much.
And it's just a fascinating room. So thanks for your hospitality.
It is my pleasure for my Freemason.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, brother.
Thanks, brother.